you're doing well. Right to you too. Congrats on being first. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Hi. How we doing? How are you, Kat? How things? How's life? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're not too sleepy. Because let's be honest, I know you're sleepy right now. That is the freaking thing. The freaking thing. He's not even been on my desk for like 5 seconds today, and he's already pooped on it.
Back by unpopular demand. Me!
Hi Kai, how are you? Hope you're also doing well. How are things? How's everyone doing on this fine Tuesday that feels like a Wednesday? Probably doesn't feel like a Wednesday to you guys because it's only a Monday. You guys, so if anything, it probably feels like a Tuesday at the most, but like probably not. I don't know. Anyway, I got cables all over the place because my monitor disconnected earlier, and I restarted my computer like 3 times before realizing, hey, maybe my monitor is the problem. Because my monitor wasn't turning on. Yeah, okay, it's been Tuesday for you for like an hour. So, hush, you're right, you are correct. I was incorrect because I'm pretty sure it's also probably Tuesday for Kat as well. So I'm just wrong, and I accept this. 2 hours. An hour and a half, an hour and 37 minutes, you know, give or take. Wait, no, 2 hours and 40 minutes. In 2 hours and 40 minutes. You know, listen, okay, it's fine, really. When you think about it, I can't keep track of all the 50 bajillion time zones out there, okay? I should be able to keep track of yours, though, because it literally aligns with half of my other friends. You know, that's not the point. It's not the point. The point is, today's been a freaking day. We had things at work that was like, obviously I can't talk about, but like, everyone was in like a, not necessarily a panic, but everyone like jumped on board this morning because something happened. We were all like, wait, we didn't know there was the thing happened. We all jumped on board, and anyway, it wasn't even an issue with us in the first place. It was completely unrelated to ours, so that got cleared up, but like, it was all hands on deck for that. And then later on we got like other like things happening, and it was just constantly like from one thing to the next, and then I got exhausted, and then I came home, and then my monitor wasn't even turning on, and then that panic happened. So yeah, it's kind of been a day. And the last thing on my mind was, better make sure I get these time zone conversions correct for Akai. You know, it is what it is. Oh, it's Cinder.
Expecting you. The Clavager took good care of us.
Anyway, how are you?
Oh, wait.
How's everyone? How are we doing?
Good work out there, Envoy.
You're welcome.
You just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city.
We love free access.
I don't know why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
What about Quiz of the Late One? You said it was...
And let me see what you have!
Peachy.
No!
Peachy as well, you're early! How are you, Peachy Wee Woo? How are things? First has already been taken anyway, though. But, you know, you're welcome here anyway. How are things, Peachy? How was, you had work yesterday, right? With all the... No, wait. Did you actually get out of work yesterday? Or did you have to go anyway?
Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare.
You're not nightmare.
Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time
Kai
we
just
spent
gets ignored.
together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now. Right?
It would have been so funny if I could tell him to shove off as well. You're still not well, meow. You went in and then got turned back home for half an hour. Half an hour. So they asked you to go in. You went in and then they were like, actually go home. Like, that's such an inconvenience. You called in sick. You said you were gonna be sick and to not show up. They asked you in anyway, and then they turned you out half an hour later, and now they're like, come back in? So they can what, turn you back home again? That bugs me, Peachy. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that nonsense, trashy freaking management. Captain Sinric, the Western Gatehouse is closed until further notice. No one comes or goes. Until your Clavager returns, I expect the Paradis Melissa that answers is still correct. Before you object, remember your city is leaderless and undefended, and without leadership, the militia is nothing but a mob. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, no, that sucks, Peachy, and is horribly disgusting and terrible, and I hope you're doing okay. I hope you get better soon. I hope management fudging learns to stop being a jerk. I'm just calling them management. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is, but like they sound like they're trying to be all upper management-y thingy. But clearly they suck, so no respect in my book. Me right now? Yeah, no, look, I don't blame you. I don't. It's disgusting. We are in Southern Paradis. Oh, cutscene. I was looking around, they get a cutscene? Rude.
Envoy.
Oh! I just got shot! That's it, game over, GG's. Oh my god, I'm dead. Wait, I am dead! Am I gonna get reincarnated? Is that what... This is like the weird, like the whole lore about this game is that when people die, their souls get like reincarnated. Is that what's happening? I'm so confused. So how sick you want to like go home? Yeah, they're gonna do that to you tomorrow again as well. They're gonna see how sick you are and they're gonna be like, oh, go home again. It's like, shut the fudge up, I told you I wasn't ready. Wasn't well. We die. This is my god.
You should not be here.
Thanks!
You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
I got shot. Something tells me I'm not in the living land. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
A space within emptiness, where the gods live.
I don't know.
and the
I hope you find out in
dead
like 5 and they tell you to stay home.
A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
I was shot. I'm dead. At least it was quick. I guess it could be worse. Death comes for all mortals. I just wish I knew how. I feel like I'd be panicking more than just being like, I guess I'm dead. Like, come on. Where's the panic option? Where's the, oh my god, I'm dead, but I had to jump to it. Things I didn't want to die. Like, where's that option?
Worse, you died. Someone cut
Isn't that what I
short
said?
your
I'm
span.
dead. I guess it could be worse. Oh yeah, worse. You died. Yeah. Okay, there is no worse.
Broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins.
Poisoned?
A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in
Guys,
your
I was enjoying this game and now I'm dead. Glad I couldn't take my killer with me. I guess there are worse ways to go. Hopefully the next life is kinder and my killer can live my hell. Glad I couldn't take him with me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder.
I'm still shocked they've killed me.
We can give you this chance.
What do you mean you can give me this chance? I'm dead.
We could send you back.
But...
Just this once.
But... There has to be a catch. What do you mean send me back? Yeah, there's gotta be a catch.
We are bound. We are leaf and root.
There's no
We are
electricians to check
stream
what we've
and
done. So
sea.
check every plug and you can't be dead.
Help us.
Yeah, but at least
We
you
sense
could
the
like...
rot and
It's
we
temporary
fear
and then you go back
We
to being
fear how
dead.
it seeps into us,
You know?
into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison.
Deal. Give me a trail. Tell me what to do.
Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you.
So the catch is I just gotta help them. It's not even gonna be like you'll be back to life, but you can only be back temporarily. You do your job and then you have to die again. That's what I was expecting. Like, you're dead. We can bring you back to life temporarily, enough for you to finish your job, help us out, and then you die after. But now they're like, Nah, just do our job and then you'll be good. They might kill me later. I don't know how it'll work. You have to make sure you give him enough space to get under your bed. Oh no, I get that. Like, it's not gonna be like a simple get out of bed, he does this thing, then get back in bed. Like, it's gonna be more than that. But at least you don't have to work. You don't have to travel. Well, work might still call you in anyway. But like, you know what I mean. At least you won't have to be actually like doing work, dealing with people. Which, by the way, the fact that they're forcing you to come back into work even though you're sick as all hell when you were literally dealing with customers. Fudging atrocious. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Medical health. Bad health, yes. Whoever you are, thank you.
You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough.
I don't know who my god is.
Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
And how long have I been dead for? Unless I come back the instant. Like, the two things that happen here. I come back to life immediately as if I, like, didn't die in the first place. Or two, I crawl my way out of a grave that was dug for me. Never mind, I'm just in a bed. Because apparently, no one knew I was dead. Okay, never mind, I was dead. She is so confused.
Awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
I have enough constitution. We're having... I'm sorry about the trouble.
You're alive, somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her
I spoke to a
skill.
god. So he killed me?
That's what everyone in Paradis is asking.
Oh, everyone, so they all know.
The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his
Right.
guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
I want to know what that is. Does this mean my soul is gonna... Does this mean my soul is going to awaken to its past lives?
A night of heavy drinking could awaken your soul. Who knows what death could do to it?
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead?
I like how they talk about it so
That
nonchalant.
depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
The watcher can see what's invisible to the likes of us.
You've worked with one before. Good. You have an open mind.
I am
A
scholar.
watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Just point me in the right direction.
Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk.
They're outside the city.
Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan.
Well, now I
I'll
want to
send
talk.
word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Thank you, Liviana.
Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
You've given me a lot of directions.
Apologies. Paradis is a bit of a maze, especially to
So
newcomers.
you made it harder to...
Don't worry, I know my way
Us.
around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Perception's not good enough. Thanks, Kai.
Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder,
That's the
better for
funniest thing to
everyone.
hear. The sooner your murder
We
is
should
solved.
talk back again. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Back at camp. Kai wants to talk at camp. Well, I'll do that once I figure out what's around me. We have all that. Do whatever it takes to bring back the envoy. I know you used to be an animancer, and if you still have any of your old equipment, some of us are willing to look the other way. If the envoy dies, I cannot guarantee your safety. A friend. What?
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Me?
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside. You weren't alone either. There were others. Some of them loved you, others were afraid of you, but they all followed you. Also, there was a tree that wasn't a tree? Oh, it made sense at the time. I can't remember anymore. It's a pity dreams aren't made to last.
This guy actually saw something.
Liviana didn't think you'd make it, but
Like, he knows.
she never gave up on you. Stay safe.
Also, how long has
Don't
it
wanna end
been?
up back here again.
They're talking about how she never gave up on you. She,
I'll pull through.
like...
Liviana's taking good care of me. If you need something for the pain, there's an
How
apothecary
long has it
by
been
the
since I
bathhouse.
died?
Got in a fight with the Adirian guards. I started it. They finished it.
Also, are you okay? You're sort of crouching here really, like, weirdly. Okay, what else have we got today? Nothing, it seems. There's a book here. I've compared our local herbs to the same ones employed for my idea. If my findings are accurate, then everything that grows in the living lands is more potent. Everything. Cures as well as poisons. Of course, all the best ingredients grow in the deadliest parts of the jungle, so... Maybe I should harvest a few seeds and pay someone to grow them in the republics, just to see what happens. Maybe I shouldn't contaminate the mainland until I understand what I'm dealing with. That might be smarter.
You're looking well.
So, you used to be an animancer?
That was a long time ago. I gave it up when I lost a couple of good friends in a lab accident. Never had the courage to look back.
Understandable.
It's better for everyone if I focus on healing the body instead of the soul.
Business.
You know how it is. Fighting in the alleys, rumor of a plague, odd creatures skulking out of the wilderness.
It is what it is.
Someone somewhere always needs to get patched up. And when they need me, here I am.
What does she have for sale? Potions, basically. Which, like, it's fine, but it's not really a lot to oh, I guess. Fine, I don't know. Yarr! Yarr! Where in the world am I? Time to report to the embassy, acquire land aids. Untimely end, find the watcher and report the embassy. So, find the watcher and report to the ambassador. Find the watcher. Do we find time to report to the embassy? But I kind of don't want to report to the ambassador yet, so like that'll progress the main story. Having said that, probably wouldn't be too bad to like just talk to him, and then we can still continue exploring after that. I hear my last lockpick. Need more lockpicks. Where am I gonna get more lockpicks? Does this have fast travel? No. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out what the hell I am and how to like leave and stuff. But what I want to do is I want to see if I can find a merchant who sells lockpicks. Buy all their lockpicks. Fast travel to all the other places and buy their lockpicks. Just buy more lockpicks.
So,
No?
you're that godlike, the Adirian envoy.
I mean,
You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle route, right?
I need more perception. That was me. Yes. Why?
Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down-on-their-luck Adirians who can't catch a break?
Sure. I can try.
Galarde. Lawfled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirians. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adirian in the city. Now they're everywhere.
You have a problem with more Adirians coming to Paradis?
Well, let's stick to the matter at hand.
Us.
Anyway, with all these Adirians coming in, Lawfled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bed.
I heard about that. I've already met them.
Oh, in the shantytown?
Yeah, I'm working on getting them what they need.
Gelarde. Then I won't trouble you any longer, Envoy. Farewell. Envoy. Envoy.
Oh, that's cool. They're like, oh, sweet, you're already doing that. Well, thanks. And then that's it. She's just like, I have nothing else to talk to you about. That's really cool. I do like how they've got like different quests given, like different people doing the same quest. So it's sort of like you can't miss, well, not like you can't miss, you probably still can. Like, it's harder to miss something. I quite like that. Oh my god, there's so many things to break here. So many things to break. Break it all. Okay, so this seems to be the ambassador. Let's not go there just yet. I thought I saw a sparkling... No, okay, I didn't see a sparkling item. It was literally just a... Sauce. I have no business. Thanks to the sauce at all. Okay, that's the fast travel.
Tragedy. The recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. The killer is still at large.
He's gonna freak out when he sees me.
A captain from the Valian Trading Company.
He has no idea I was just murdered.
Trevik and his crew are believed armed and deadly.
He's literally like, the envoy's been killed, the envoy's been killed, and I'm like, bro, I'm right here.
Fisherman missing. Last seen near the watermill, northwest of the river.
He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know.
Come on. Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
Can I help?
You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you.
You seem nervous. Is something wrong?
Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else.
I sort of kind of want to say she works at the bathhouse is always just business. Did I say the heart wants what it wants?
I suppose. Still, I can't just abandon her. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her?
Of course, this can't be easy for you.
Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called...
I feel like I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna give her the letter, and she's gonna be like, oh, her?
With the balcony and
it was
a round
just
window.
business.
This may be the most foolish thing I've ever gotten myself into.
Okay, well, let's see. We've got, find the watcher, do the thing. Wait. Hold on. Wait, where was this? So, I've collected so many books. Hello? That's crazy. Anyway. Let her bound to the bathhouse. I don't even know what that is, because, like, here's the thing. That's not showing up in my quest list, is it? It's not showing up in my quest list, which is really weird. Huh. Oh, hello. Little side alley type of... god. To be honest, I thought that was gonna need a lockpicks.
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, they just... Are they one-shot? One-shotable? I'm too strong! Okay, stop that. Stop that. There's some tiny little spiders
I don't think the
here.
new owners like company. We make a good squad.
Where are we? The new owners. Huh? The spiders being the new owners.
Stand back.
I don't know if we've just like cleared out someone's like house or like what's happened here exactly. Door that needs unbarring. That's always nice. Where does it go? Oh my god! This is this door out here that we couldn't get into beforehand. Oh, that's nice. I love it when you like work out where you are because of like. This could probably destroy spider web walls without me needing to ask trying to do it. What's important? But it's not. Yeah. Oh. Administration districts. There's still enemies on the map.
Unseen, unheard.
Trying not to spook you.
Here we go!
That's it, that's all the enemies, they're all dead. Every last one of them's dead.
Guess if you're undisciplined doesn't apply to pest control.
Oh my god, did he get killed by the spiders? That's quite unfortunate, actually. Imagine literally being told, like, as a freaking fully armed guard, being told, hey, just clear out some of these spiders, some pests. It'll be fine. It'll be easy. Just clear them out. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, easy job. And then you go and you just get fudging killed by them. Like you're an armed soldier. Wait, Peachy, you talking about the girl who wants me to deliver the letter to the girl in the bathhouse? Is she gonna start a villain arc? The bathhouse's girl is gonna just be like, that's it. I want revenge. Sorry, I didn't even see your message. Is that what you were talking about? That'd be so funny. My game is struggling to keep up the frame rate. Like, I understand this is all parkour. On top of the administration building. Very nice. You know what this reminds me of? Kugane Tower. Not really, obviously. It's much harder. Oh. Unique gloves. Crit chance and crit damage. Sorry, I no longer need less essence cost. I mean, I do, but... Does this go higher? Is this about as high as it gets? I feel like it gets higher, surely. Well, like, that looks like it's higher. I don't know. Maybe not. Perhaps not. Actually, what I do need to do... Oh my god! What the hell? What the hell? Rude. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fast travel back here, go to the merchant, see if I can purchase any lockpicks from them now that I've been dead for who knows how long. We'll grab as many lockpicks as we can buy. And hope that we have enough chests that we're gonna come across. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very unfortunate situation. You don't normally sell them.
Welcome back, my friend.
And you are going to continue to not sell them. That's fine. You do normally sell them.
Time to read.
You don't have any available right now, which is devastating to me. You don't normally sell them. When do, that's what I want to remember. When do merchants restock their treasure in this game? You know? I'm Googling that. When do vendors restock? 3 nights? Every 3 nights? That's kind of a little annoying.
Gods
Oh,
be
you're the
with
banner
you,
guy.
envoy.
The banner man.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, she has literally nothing to say about the fact that I died. If I walk through the front gates of the city, do I get killed again?
This is where you fell. Don't count on anyone cleaning up the bloodstain anytime soon.
It's my blood! And here, chat, if you look on your left as you enter the city, you see where I died. Yeah, well, anyway, where's my villain arc? I got stabbed, I got murdered. I want a villain arc. Peachy, where's my villain arc? I say I got stabbed, I got shot. It wasn't really, there was no stabbing.
Someone went to a lot to make sure that wouldn't be found.
I don't need a key. Ooh. Shock damage and crit hit chance. It glows. Oh, it looks so pretty. Be held until further notice. Boot knife, white leaf, sword, arrows, Svefberry, grenades, modified pistol, does not fire, gravestep, sickle? Seen more weapons this week than the past 2 months combined. Should report to Captain Sinric. Is this organized? What's Paradis planning here? What is Paradis planning? Someone did go to a lot of trouble to make sure this wouldn't be found. That is correct. Mine now. And I want to know if I can do anything with it. Oh, okay. Now, I know Kai does want to speak with... These guards were not here like 5 seconds ago. None of these guys were. I know Kai wants to speak with me back at camp.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
What up?
Oh, good. You came over.
He has the same hairstyle.
Glad to see you up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
Oh. I wasn't about to let a few assassins keep it down.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
I can lend an extra pair of hands. Check her cart for contraband. Aha! Aha! I found 2 grenades!
Find anything?
This grenade doesn't look very legal to me.
I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy. I think I can handle it from here.
Thanks for nothing.
What do you mean thanks for nothing? You were smuggling grenades into the
Where
city!
she's going, she won't be able to blow anything.
What do you mean thanks for nothing? There were grenades!
Don't let the walls fool you. This city's as wondrous as the wilds.
What did you expect me to do? I'm gonna let some smuggler smuggle in some fudging violent explosives, like hello? You look important, but you're not. You also look important, but you're not. You look not important. I love how there's just a lot of people chilling around. It's very cool. Makes the city seem lifted. This poor boy's car. I was really hoping he'd like have a, you know, I really want to see like a cart smashed with just a bunch of cabbages on the floor. That's what I want to see. Who are you?
Well, I'll be choked by a Zarip queen. You're that godlike from the docks.
I have a name. I am, though.
I can't believe my
I
luck.
should have said I get that a lot.
Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky.
Sounds like you've had other business.
Indeed, a young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone.
Oh, this is gonna bug the hell out of me, not having a high enough perception. You know what they're looking for?
They were asking where they could find luminous Ardra, of all things. Can't imagine what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough.
They were outside the Dead Fire. I've only seen it once or twice.
Well, well, you've done your reading. You're exactly right. Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments into teleportation. They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Ardra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there.
You're Deering, if I'm not mistaken, but you seem to know a lot about animancy.
Me? Oh no, I know better than to tread on that side of the Emperor's laws. I just knew some people at one time. Long ago. They asked me to join them in the experiment, but I've made enough mistakes to know how to avoid a big one. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you?
We aren't, really. You brought them up.
I wouldn't worry. The smugglers are probably getting themselves
This
killed
is
searching for something
suspicious.
that isn't there. An interesting day so
That is...
far.
I don't know. I'm
Interesting day
suspicious.
indeed.
She's just like, ah, don't worry about those smugglers. They'll just die. Kind of...
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well... God... I think... I'm someone's report to you looking cool. Oh, it's Offric!
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe
I
you
was
the
gonna say they're
world.
twins.
I owe her the world. She saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No. Oh, gods. Does she mean...
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
The Oracle killed them.
That godless scum. What?
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't.
It's okay, I
can't
killed the
understand
Oracle
this.
too.
Hey, Offric, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
Yes, he's gone.
At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
What's next for you two?
Ambassador Heelguard has written to Expedition Command back in High Ground.
Expedition Command sounds
to
like
see
a
if they'll let
space
us come
station,
home.
you know?
While we wait for their reply,
Like NASA.
I thought...
Expedition Command.
Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps.
that?
but life got in the way.
Elder's Caution.
When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live
And
well.
so you're giving it to me? I'll treasure it.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
Literally why I'm here.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
Take care.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of you.
What'd I get again? I forgot what I picked up. Was it a weapon? 2 daggers. Oh, what did I press? Okay, hold on. I'm on last light of day, unfinished duty. It was things, grenade. Wait. Devil's Caution, here we go. Dexterity and parkour speed. I'm actually okay with what I currently have equipped. Funnily enough.
Rest of their.
I think there's a merchant. Oh, the merchant's here, of course. Oh, but they wouldn't have restock because I just purchased one. Just the things.
Their crew, but I'm glad they made it. Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
There is someone dead back there. Like, that looks like a dead body. I'm not crazy, right? That's some boots sticking out. Like, I mean, look, they might be dead. They might just be sleeping, and they might, like, be homeless or whatever, and they're just sleeping back here. But, like, that's... I don't know. That... Chat, I can glitch into it. Chat, I can glitch into it. Oh, it's not a dead person. It's just some boots and a scarecrow-looking mannequin type thing. Not fun or exciting at all. I'm glad we solved that mystery. Yes, I'll give it a count. I understand. Oh, we're already down. Well, let's climb back up then. And go across this, and then over here, because that's mainly where it wants to... Oh, this is back here now. Okay, no, I know where I am then. I need to go this way. So the question is, we can do the main quest in here, like, really quickly, just, like, report to the ambassador for the main, quest. Yeah, why not? Because then we also have to go over here anyway, so we may as well just report to the ambassador for now, get this quest done, and then we have to do the other one.
You died.
Oh, it's Garrick!
Gods, am I glad to see you. You've got some god looking out for you.
Long has the renowned Cartographers Guild served the emperors and queens of Adia. It is we who are responsible for the creation and distribution of the many maps throughout the empire. Whether to direct travelers throughout the expanse that is Adia, guide ship captains and voyagers throughout Eora, or simply adorn the walls of the Earthshakat's home, one can rest assured the Cartographers Guild is behind the creation of every one of these fine works of art. For over 2 centuries since the Noble Expedition Corps discovered the Eastern Ridge, have we worked and laboured to keep all the Empire and their colonies supplied with accurate, high-quality maps. God's willing, we'll continue to do so for centuries yet to come.
Still can't believe you're alive.
I know, I'm just so... Oh my god, chat, there are more books! Ambassador Hillguard, I've maintained order in Paradis for many years. I know the city. When there's a good leader and a fair policy, there is peace. But you have allowed the Steel Garrote to terrorize my people to sow distrust and fear. I suggest you tighten your Inquisitor's leash or the embassy might not carry your banners for long. Ooh. Okay, I'm just going to read this quickly because this looks really long. So there's a custom called the Feast of Feasts. It's a week-long celebration dedicated to honoring the life of first you know? Favorite. Dishes to be served at each meal. Initially to celebrate the birth of his first son and soon become yearly during the week of his birthday. That's nice. Sweet treat is a custom that arose during the Feast of Feasts. It's a way to keep children occupied so the parents can dine in peace. That's so funny. Carnival of the Mast, when the original colonists of Adir traveled to New Land to found the Deerwood, they encountered the Glanfathan. Celebrates this meeting as merely a formal reenactment as a play, but has since evolved to more than that. Oh, that's cool. And Winter's End was never anything more than an excuse for celebration that hasn't changed in all the years it has existed. It takes place during winter dusk and lasts all 3 days. I love that. Look at all these customs. This is about the Adir Empire. The people of... Wait, a group of tribes called the People of the Deer unified into the Deer Kingdom. What a name. Oh, it's Farconing. That's the first king. That was that word. I think I've seen it before, actually, because I remember seeing that sort of, like, pronunciation type thing. Hold on. I think I've already read this beforehand. Yeah, I read that. I don't know why it's popping up again, but oh well. When the conflicts floundered. Okay, so this is where conflicts started to happen because they tried to expand their borders and stuff. The deal would provide a deal with steady income, instituted 10-year treaties, ending slavery in the Deerwood, and removing one of the revenue sources provided by the explorers. Oh dear. I think. I don't know. There's a war. And then they're treaties. Hooray. Love wars and treaties. Diary and a report? Chat. I'm about to be very, very snoopy. We found this book on the public bench. After careful study, our scribe confirmed the handwriting matches the signature found on the scrolls of Tane's poetic orb. Be advised Tane is in the Living Lands. As a member of the Circle of Archmagi, he has license to go where he pleases. We'll observe him at a distance, but no one is to engage him. Tane is either a harmless fool or one of the most dangerous people alive. We can't take that chance. Dear Diary, here I am in the Living Lands. This island might not be the safest vacation spot, but certainly the most colourful. Also the most flavorful according to these mushrooms, and mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promised Bakana I'd bring back a souvenir. There's a rumor of a fallen star and an emerald stare. Could be a nice addition to her collection. If found, please return to Tane the Archmage. They're like, after careful study, the handwriting matches the signature found on his orb. My dude, it literally says, if found, please return to the dude. What do you mean you had to study? They're incompetent. They had to carefully study the handwriting to find out who this belonged to. My guys, it was right here. It says it right there. Careful study, confirmed handwriting matches the signature. If found, please return to the... Why we have problems.
I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northreach.
Envoy, hello?
Hello.
I'm glad to see you on your feet. Kai.
Tej.
It seems people don't
I'm
like
surprised they let you in here.
I'm surprised you're still gainfully employed.
Do we have a problem here?
I didn't mean anything by it, Envoy. He's just curious company for you to keep.
Hey, somebody has to have the envoys back, because you all sure didn't.
No one expected the Envoy to get assassinated.
And why not?
Exactly. Amateurs.
I think there's more to the story here.
Well.
Kai?
Come on, it's funny. Tej caused a ruckus last time he was slumming it at the Battle Rock. You were trying to kill a man, if I remember right. I had to put you outside.
You threw me into the canal.
You lived.
That water's filthy. I had the runs for 3 days.
Hey, TMI.
Gods, Tej. The envoy doesn't need to know that.
Do you really try to kill someone, Tej?
The fellow cheated me. I couldn't let that slide.
So you tried to
think
kill
we were
him?
all marks.
It was over a dice game, right? Tej here has a gambling problem.
Great. Let's air all my troubles. Is there anything else?
The bartender sleeping with your girlfriend.
You're lying.
You sure about that?
We'll talk about this later.
I'm not breaking up with her for you. Just so we're clear.
That's more than enough. Thank you. Was there anything I could help you with, Envoy?
Come on, Tej. You're not gonna stand up to Kai?
The 7-foot-tall Aumaua with biceps the size of my head? No, I am not.
Flatterer. You know I'm barely over 6.5.
How about you answer some questions, Tej?
Naturally, Mom. How can I help you?
Oh boy. Tell me about Paradis.
What would you like to know?
Oh my god! When was it founded? Who lives here? What's going on?
If you're looking for a particular year, the first thing you should know about Paradis is that this isn't the kind of place where the locals keep records.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
And though it might be considered a distant backwater by the rest of the world, this city is the height of civilization by the standards of the living lands. As for who calls this place home, I suspect you could find a criminal, confidence man, or prophet from every civilization in the world here.
Hey, come on. You're gonna give the envoy the wrong idea. We've got draft dodgers, courtesans, and revolutionaries too. You know, all the fun people.
Right.
In any event, as far as I can tell, Paradis has been this way since its inception. Thus the eclectic display of architectural styles. If nothing else, this city is a reflection of the countless people who have passed through it on their way to the interior.
I like that. What are ideas of tensions in Paradise?
Depends on who you ask. Ambassador Heelgard will tell you that our remit here is to establish a secure and orderly environment from which to engage in trade. Inquisitor Liudwin will tell you we're here to break the frontier.
So, which is it?
Why not both?
Again, unless no! I'm like this close to a level up, and you know the very first thing I'm gonna get is the freaking perception increase. Like, I don't care. That's what I'm getting.
That's where you come in. Whether you find your desires aligning with the ambassadors or the inquisitors, neither can succeed until the Dream Scourge is ended. We are only beginning to see its effects here in Dawnshore, but the closer to the center of the island you go, the worse it gets.
Okay.
That bear you and the ambassador encountered in the Strangle Route isn't even the worst of it. And the tide of this soul plague is rising higher every day.
How do the Paradisans feel about us?
Look, for all that I complain about this backwater, there are good people here. Same as anywhere else. People who want to be able to walk to the market in the morning for their bread and eggs and know they won't be mugged. People who like it when the mail comes on time, and their skates are made from real copper, and their neighborhood peeping Tom ends up in the stocks. Those people, good and honest people, who pay their debts and honor their contracts and remember to thank the gods, they like us a lot.
Hey, what about the people who tried to kill me?
The Resistance, as such,
Oh, so you know
are
who it
largely a
is?
group of misfits and criminals
Well,
intent on undermining the
who is
rule of
not
law.
very...
They take out loans with small Adiran banking
Yeah.
houses and do not pay them, then assault the bankers who attempt to collect. They agree to contracts with families in Adir seeking homes, and when their ships arrive, promptly abandon them. When we levy a small tax to fund the repair of city roads, they set our counting house on fire. And when our fishermen return to port, they board their ships and sink them.
That's certainly one way to characterize them. It's not exactly wrong, but it's not exactly right either.
For decades, people like them ruled this city through fear. We imposed order, and now they oppose us. You, unfortunately, were caught in the crossfire.
See, I don't believe that, because if I was just caught in the crossfire, why would I have been wait for me to enter the place? Like, I was targeted.
Of course.
The Emperor didn't have time to brief me in the Living Lands. What do I need to know?
There's a lot of ground to cover. Could you be more specific?
Oh my god, how did that compare on a map?
Ah, the age-old question. Who's bigger? Adir is, naturally, by a wide margin. And were we at the Cartographers Guild in High Crown, I could show you on one of their globes. As it is, we must make do in the theater of our minds.
Okay, where in the Living Lands... Where are the Living Lands in relation to Adir?
The Living Lands are located in the far north of Aora.
I wish I had like a visual
Adir is
representation.
southwest of the Living Lands, situated along the equator.
About the weather, the terrain. What do I expect?
The Living Lands are more arid than Adir, and the island is more prone to storms. But its many deep valleys protect the various townships from the worst of the weather. Topographically speaking, the Living Lands are a place of extremes. Deep inland, mountains rise high enough to rival those of the White March, blanketed year-round in snow. while east of the volcano of Mount Forja is an acid sea that sinks far below the level of the ocean. The lands between them are riven with deep clefts in the earth and isolated by wastelands of sun-baked sand dunes. I'll share what I can.
Who's in power here?
There is no singular authority in the living lands.
Interesting.
Not yet, anyway.
I shudder to think what the living lands would look like under your rule.
I don't think Carver's talking
Well,
about
the start
himself.
could be a lot more brothels.
Charming. Power is invested in the leaders of the various townships scattered
Oh my
across the
God.
island. The largest are Fjord, Thirdborn, and Solace. None of which, I will note, are as safe and orderly as Paradis.
Tell me about Fjord.
Fjord Messeverno is located in a valley known locally as the Emerald Stair, named for the terraced rice paddies that cover its hillsides. It is our closest neighbor. The city, if you can call it that, was founded 50 years ago by animancers from the Valian Republics. Apparently, the laws governing animancy weren't lenient enough in the Republics. So the city's founders came to the living lands, where they could practice their discipline more freely. Currently, Fjord is governed by a man named Ignacy Vidaro. Rather inept to hear the ambassador talk about him. Fjord's farmers supply
still
most of the
going!
grain and vegetables we eat here in Paradis. Or it did. Their shipments have been infrequent lately. Something about a blight in the fields. In any event, I believe that covers Fjord.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break because I need a drink of water and I'm out, so I'm gonna go refill my glass of water. And then I'll be back momentarily because I've got a bit of headache and I need water, so. I have returned.
The Valian republics are a
It's a bit of a
collection of
headache still, but at least I
city-states
have
in
water.
Eastern Reach, southeast of our former colony, the Deerwood. The republics began life as colonies of the Grand Empire of Valia, hence the name. But as Grand Valia's economy collapsed, well, the colony saw an opportunity to escape the influence of the Empire of Origin, and they seceded, much as the Deerwood did from Adir. Now a mature confederation in their own right, the republics have recently indulged their own expansionist ambitions in the Deadfire Archipelago. Through their merchants in the Valian Trading Company, the republics will sell you anything you could ever wish to buy.
Up to and including people.
We should count ourselves lucky they've had no interest
We don't like
in the
slavery in
living
this
land.
house.
In a struggle between our emperor and the Republic's great dukes, well, I doubt we would come out on top. But if anyone asks, I was not the one who told you that.
Okay, what about... See, here's the thing. If I ask about Thirdborn, he's gonna go on a long, like, 3-paragraph rant again.
Everything you need to know about Thirdborn is in its name.
The Third City?
It was founded by the Third-born children of
So you
Rawatai.
lied to me.
Navy dropouts, smugglers, and hands for hire. Almawa and Orland...
I've already
mostly.
almost drank this whole glass of water. What the hell?
Sweet home.
You're free to go back any time you like.
I like my current circumstances just fine, thanks.
They are people, in short, who couldn't cut it in the civilized world and had to make room on the margins. Unfortunately, they are currently besieged by the Dream Scourge. We have sent some troops to lend what help we can, and the mayor, Temerity, was appropriately grateful, but I don't know how long they'll hold out.
I could stand to know more about Raotai.
Rawatai is one of the old empires, every bit as storied as Grand Valia or our native Adir. If Adir is to the southwest of the Living Lands, Rawatai is to the southeast. And unlike our home, that small continent is racked by terrible storms. This is due, or rather, was due, to the island's proximity to Andra's mortar, the unending super hurricane that once hid the ancient city of
This
Akaizo.
guy has dropped so much lore on us. Massive patch of ocean that was racked with storms for centuries.
Rawatai is largely peopled by Almawa, descended from those who fled the Deadfire Archipelago centuries ago, when Andra pulled the moon, Ioni Brather, into the sea.
Who the hell is Andra? The goddess of oceans, forgotten things, lost, eventlessness, and mourning. And then Ioni Brather is the moon just casually just crashed into the ocean and they blamed the god of the sea because, you know, why wouldn't you?
They are an aggressive, militant culture, and personally, I find their obsession with gunpowder rather quaint. They are also our chief rivals on the world stage.
I don't think they see it that way.
No?
No.
Well, as far as Navy brass is concerned, Adir doesn't really rate.
Now you're just making things up.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we don't think about you at all.
Solace is, what is there to say, really?
Maybe that's a solace.
Yeah, they tend to have that effect on people.
The trouble is, I don't know much about Solace.
I'm assuming it's Solace Keep. Ancient fortress in the primary residence of the wardens. Really? I can't remember. Maybe it is.
Nobody does. They are an isolationist community of Pagrunan dwarves who live in the forbidding ways of Galawain's tusks.
No, it is.
They don't let outsiders into their lands, and they don't let their people out of them.
Some folks get out from time to time, but they can't ever go back. And the ones who survive aren't eager to talk about their experiences.
Really?
People
now
aside,
I want to go there.
The land itself is incredibly hostile. The island's volcano, Mount Forja, rests at the heart of the region, and it's recently become active. Half the land is lava rock, and the other half is, well, literally lava. I don't know why anyone lives there. I have to assume they're all insane.
Or
you have
they're all
no
lava
idea.
people. Can you tell me anything about dwarves?
Naturally. The Pagrunan are a unique community of mountain
I bet they're all
dwarves
lava
originating in Old Valia. As a people, they have made their name as explorers, builders, miners, No doubt you've seen their ruins in your travels, here, back home in Adir, and all across the world. They maintain a rich tradition of oral storytelling, chanted magics, and ritual carving, which they take great pains to record and transmit across their various communities. Even the most physically isolated Pogruin is not alone. Somewhere, one of their people is thinking of them and planning an expedition. Abidan must cherish them.
You sound like you admire them.
I suppose I do.
How dare you?
By all means.
Okay, I've been hearing a lot about Inquisitor Lodwin. Who is she?
Consider yourself lucky.
Lodwin?
Inquisitor Ludwin is the commander of the Steel Garrote in Paradis. Were you to ask her, she'd say she keeps the peace. But she doesn't keep it so much as prosecute it. As ruthlessly as the ambassador will let her. She's also a veteran of the Steel Garrote's campaign in the Deadfire, where she died.
Sorry, what?
She's a Death Guard. Well, that explains a lot.
Where she died? Death Guards are strong-willed individuals who refuse to die. They cling to life by maintaining a deep connection to some unresolved personal crusade, often tied to their faith. Rare and terrifying, Death Guards are some of the era's most brutal and uncompromising villains. Villains!
I don't know what happened to her there, but I suppose Wodica wasn't done with her yet.
We had a Death Guard standing watch over the archives of Dragon Hill.
Cryptic Neil! I remember him fondly.
I need my perception! You attended Dragon Hill. What are you doing working as a clock?
Don't look so surprised. Not every student of the university takes the field work like you. There are endless ways to serve the Empire, Envoy, particularly in the Living Lands. Here, there are no archives, no processes, all a blank slate for me to define. And I happen to like a warm bed and cool beer. Unlike back home, here in Paradis, we live within 100 miles of ice. But that's neither here nor there. We were discussing Death Guards.
Right, yeah, tell me about Death Guards.
Death Guards are surpassingly rare. Some of the secretaries who traveled with our dignitaries in the Deadfire spoke of one named Iser, a devotee of Berith, who guards the hanging sepulchres there. But I have heard of none others except those I've read about in the histories. They are people, most often paladins or priests, so devoted to a cause that they simply refuse to pass on to the wheel when they die.
Did I not sort of do the same
Their
thing?
soul haunts their body. The passion required to sustain them devours their flesh.
I did not do the
and
same
they swiftly
thing.
turn to bone. I've never read a history nor tale of a Death Guard that did not end with them going quite mad. When they lose their capacity to care for anything but their cause, they cannot love. And when they cannot love, they cannot be merciful. And so everything before them becomes only an obstacle.
My God, why do I have so many options and questions? Okay, what was Ludwin like before she became a Death Guard?
I only met her once. She was a mid-level member of the Steel Garrote then, chasing Oathbreakers who'd fled Adiran law. She'd come back to the Imperial Archives to borrow a map to a place called Oathbinder's Sanctum.
That sounds
I remember she was
suspicious, I don't know.
furious because the map was quite poor. She worried about finding the place, about properly executing her duty to her god. She wanted, I think, to do a good job. So, while clearly she has changed, in some sense, I'd say she's much the same.
You know about the Steel Garrote.
Think upon your promises and die. That's the litany of the Steel Garrote, usually said right before they kill you.
Oh, fun!
They're an order of paladins born and bred in Adir.
We love that.
Though, clearly, they've found plenty of work beyond our borders. Their remit is simple, but comprehensive. They punish all who break their oaths. In practice, that has historically meant contracts.
Because singing so
One lord
beautifully.
or merchant will hire the Steel Garrote to bring a duplicitous rival to justice.
Fun bunch. What are they doing in Paradis?
Since the events in the Deadfire, their operations have expanded. The Steel Garrote has always been associated with Wodica. Now, they are explicitly her order. And they
I'm not
go
listening to
wherever
this
Wodica's
conversation, I'm too busy
priests or
listening to
Wodica
people.
herself believes there is a need for them to go. The living
Goodbye,
lands are
Pika.
a dangerous, lawless frontier in sore need of order. Thus, they are here. Or so the Steel Garrote say.
Whitaker goes to vengeance. Ludwig's chosen a challenging patron.
Do you think so? I've always found her inflexibility comforting. Boudica's edicts are clear. If you obey her laws, pursue justice, punish the guilty, and give fealty to the Emperor, then you have pleased her, and I aim to please. But Boudica does not trust. She demands that you declare yourself for her again and again. Her every request is a test, and her every test
See,
is an
I don't
opportunity
like that.
to disappoint her.
How are you like, oh no,
I
he's
appreciate
cool.
a god who makes you work for their grace.
See, like,
I don't
it's
want
not
anything
just working
given to
for
me
her.
for
That's
free.
like, you could screw up at any point and you're done so. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's.
I'm an open book.
I was told to meet with a watcher, but I don't know anything about them. What can you tell me?
I trust whomever told you to consult a watcher also told you to avoid the one in the city.
They did, yes.
She is a liar and a thief.
Oh, did she take your money?
He does sound pretty mad.
No. Anyway,
It absolutely.
watchers are individuals capable of perceiving
Absolutely.
souls. The soul may be in a living body, or it may simply be lingering, waiting to pass into the in-between.
In-between, isn't it? I was briefly wondered after their death and described as a hazy landscape. I mean, I was there, I think.
In either case,
Me?
interacting with a soul allows a watcher to glimpse a person's past lives or their most deeply buried memories. Watchers are incredibly rare, and in Adir, highly controlled. Many people wish to know who they were in a previous life, and do not like what they learn.
What happens to watchers in the deal?
The smart ones stay hidden. They do not announce their powers, perhaps not even to themselves. Even a careful watcher risks inadvertently revealing themselves by knowing something they shouldn't know. Of the ones that are public, little is concretely known. But we hear things. They make good judges in Boudica's courts, so long as they're controlled. The lords, it's rumored, buy and sell them to collect blackmail on their enemies. But I suspect many watchers are imprisoned or executed, or simply kill themselves.
Jeez. Could I become a watcher?
Yes and no.
Yes?
So far as I understand it, a watcher is born a watcher.
So no.
But it takes an event, often something shocking or traumatic, to bring a watcher's powers
I
to the
died.
full. So you may be a watcher, or I may be, or Kai, and we might not even know.
Are they dangerous?
A watcher doesn't need your cooperation or consent to read your soul. They could learn everything about you, terribly damaging things about your parentage, for example, or things you did in a past life, without you ever knowing.
Yeah.
You see how this could threaten the established order, undermine our betters' right to rule.
Yeah, but that's just one side to it. Imagine how a watcher feels, knowing what a threat they are to the status
Exactly.
quo. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be keen on kings and emperors wanting me dead. Sounds like a lot of hassle.
Don't sell yourself short, Kai. I don't doubt you're an expert in people wanting you dead.
Oh my god!
You're not wrong.
I rarely am.
Okay,
In
calm
any
down, man,
case.
Mr. Humble.
The Watcher is fundamentally a tragic figure. Of the few that survive our world, most are destined to go mad.
Are there any famous ones I should know about?
Well, the Watcher of Cadnua is legendary. It was their castle Aethys destroyed when he began his campaign of terror in the Dead Fire. Oh, by the Queen, I hope I get to meet them someday. In terms of local interest, you'll have heard of Runid, of course.
Yeah.
And there was Ida. You may not know about her. She was a Watcher from the Living Lands. I believe she was an Orlan.
Short, hairy folk. Like Garrick?
She must have died, 150 years ago. Slain by a great serpent, gods treat
Unfortunate.
kindly with her soul. Doubtless there are others, but most don't meet a good end.
The worst thing in this game.
By all means.
Hey, you're the secretary, what's the ambassador like?
Well, you'll notice I'm nearly always here. If that man sleeps, I don't know about it.
Oh, you don't
He
sleep?
wouldn't say, but I believe he relied on the claviger far more than he lets on.
Oh, I've just
And without the claviger's steady hand at the rudder, The ambassador's struggling just to bail water from the sinking ship that is Paradis.
Claviger Amon might have tolerated a little more chaos than the ambassador liked, but he kept this place humming. He's not someone you can easily replace, and not with one man alone.
It's a difficult job. The pressure sometimes gets the better of him. But if he loses his temper now and then, I can't blame him for it. Better him than me.
Okay, what about when he's not working?
He doesn't know what to do with himself. You know, in our first days here, he'd often walk to the end of the docks at sunrise. The work was done, the embassy was closed, and he'd still be wearing the same clothes he'd slept in at his desk. And he'd just stare out over the sea.
Mood.
He always seemed
I don't know.
dissatisfied back then. I suppose years later, he still does.
You don't want his job?
Be serious.
I was.
Most of us here didn't get sent to the frontier because we were anybody's favorite.
I did.
The longer I'm here, the more
I'm a
likely
favorite.
the people who matter are to forget me. And I'd actually like to get back to High Crown someday. Get married, have a few kids, take the civil exams, and settle into a permanent clerkship.
I guess there are worse ways to spend a life.
Like rotting in this embassy.
Dude doesn't like his job. Maybe we should fire him.
I'm an open book.
Okay, I'm finally done talking
Should you
to him.
ever
It's like
need me,
half an
I
hour.
will be here. Safe travels, envoy.
We finally finished speaking to Fudge. I don't even know his name. I don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Envoy, is it really you?
Claviger Amon, I know the blighting of the strangle root is a cause of concern, but I must strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from Fio and Mesevino. We cannot endorse the blasphemous trade of animancy, much less welcome to our dignity. Yeah, it is me. Before I talk to you, I want to read all the books you have on your desk. Every single one of them. The sun does not set in the Adiran language. Most of us who speak this tongue know it as Adiran. They qualify as modern or contemporary. Contrast the language you and I speak today with the Elder Adiran, the Elder Elven language that was spoken in the Empire before the pioneer settlers of Deerwood built their longships. You can read these words, you can understand Hill speak. It's identical to Adiran, but includes a large vocabulary of archaic words that have fallen out of use in today's Adiran. When you hear bards sing old Adiran poems, there are often lines of course that sound like melodic nonsense instead of complete rhymes. Usually instances of words that are lost from our common language but still used in Hill speak. That's pretty cool, actually. It's familiar to speakers of modern Adiran, but it can't be said of our predecessor. Elder Adiran is a dead language spoken by academics but not used in any major community. Words often read familiar to Adiran readers, but the words use orthography that has since been abandoned. Unfamiliar accent marks abound. Contain some diphthongs that have no place in modern Adiran, as well as a few tricky consonant clusters. Aya creates an AR sound that sounds like a colloquial solution Heya. Ayo sounds like Ao, it's still sound used in Aora. A is pronounced as Ae, such as in Wraith. Ae? Or just A? That's weird. Oo and oo both pronounce oo sounds. Okay, so that's where the oo part comes in. E as in B, y as in U. Shop. So you'd pronounce shop like in the shop? Oh my god. This is really cool, actually, the whole dialect thing. I love this. I love, like, reading about, like, languages and stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I just find this stuff fascinating. I kind of want to take this. I'm actually going to take a photo of it. I want to use it in my D&D world that I make. Just, like, take the... I know I could take a screenshot rather than the photo of my phone. I understand that, but I'd have to, like, tap out the game. And I'm streaming, and it would mess up my computer, so it's just easier to just take a photo. Anyway. Udge, like hedge. It's not common for given names of Deerans, Deerwoods, and Reedserans to come from Elder Deeran. Aldwain is pronounced Aldwain because of the long vowel sound in the Y. Dernish, since the final SH. Yester. Sledge. Fudge. I'm trying to remember. Theish. Ushgrim. And Ingmar. That's so cool! I love that! Because I've been in Emerald Stair long enough to confirm our worst suspicions. The people of Fior and Mesaveno care not for the laws of mortals or gods. I may have seen folk magic are peddled in defiance of Wiedeker. These crimes are innumerable, their way of life intolerable. All's not lost politically, they're unstable, too focused on themselves and notice our eager hands starting to grow. We await your order, your friend in the forest. Suspicious. I wonder if I can, like, talk to him about any of this stuff. Hey, man.
can't believe you're alive.
Believe it.
When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Well, I've considered chartering a boat back to Adir. No. Man, Fine. So he called me.
Not even death can slow you down, I see. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly.
I mean, not like touching it
Our
now.
first order of business is your
I
progress
did
here
die.
in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
I do. Here, our ambassador. I hope this is worth the trouble. Glad to finally get rid of this thing. You can read the missive, but I prefer to hold on to it. Nah, here's the missive.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire.
Dang right.
And an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
I can just be like, right, let's talk about my payment. I want this too. He's gonna pay me anyway, but like, fudge it.
Here's something to tide you over.
Hey.
Your work isn't finished just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
You're referring to how I healed the Aldra and the Strangleroot.
Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death.
Yeah, but like...
This embassy has no shortage of political foes. But the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
I agree. I'll get to the bottom of the Stream Scourge Ambassador, whatever it takes. I like how we can say, assuming it's not already here, but no, we'll do this one.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands.
Ah.
Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
Come on. I assume those are the people responsible for my death.
Your instincts do you credit. They were Paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They seem to have it out for us specifically. Do you know why? Yeah, I was gonna say, it does not speak well to his diplomacy. They don't like adherents, but we'll ask the question
Something
anyway.
about labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I kind of don't blame
I
them.
won't lie to you, Envoy.
But I don't know the
position
context.
is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice.
Are we the bad guys? Are we the bad guys? The Dream Scourge is my top priority.
True, but you can't investigate the Dream Scourge if you're dead.
Good thing I'm not dead.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal.
Why not?
Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradis.
Tracker? Kai, we're not hunting deer. No, you've proven to be capable. What can you do that you can't? I'll consider thanks to the recommendation.
I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many adherents in their midst.
I don't know why all our options were skewed.
A new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand.
I'm sorry, voice?
You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered.
I'm recovered.
After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
Figured out one out myself, just point me towards the nearest lab.
I'm sure that a scholar of your prestige is more than capable of self-diagnosis, but time is of the essence. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
He's got a good point. My colleagues at the Imperial Archives are never gonna believe this!
You'll have tales aplenty, that's for certain.
Guys, I
A long
died,
tapestry
and
of
then I
battle
came
scars.
back.
We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Okay. Finally a level up. Okay, give me the freaking perception that I need. Even though I sort of want to take more of like other stuff. Missing out on so many freaking perception options bugged the hell out of me. Okay, what can we grab here? We can go with another level of wizard for the Grimoire Mastery. Oh no, we can't. We need player 7, level 7. Okay, we can't do that. We can grab some of these. Where's the Grimoire with the spell? Okay, I don't have those. Does it start with negative aim? Wait, what? That restores essence to the will with every strike? Is that like a summoning like a melee freaking... What's the word? Like a melee weapon, like conjuration type thing or something? Invisible and draining essence. I don't really want to be invisible necessarily. Air attacks, unarmed, critical hits with melee weapons do more damage, increase maximum health. I kind of want to just stick to wizard, and I'm thinking we grab some of these, right? And my reasoning for grabbing these is because what's our book that we currently have? Our book here is Fan of Flames, Arcane Veil, Grimoire Snap, and we can't get Missile Salvo, but Fan of Flames, Arcane Veil, and Grimoire Snap. We grabbed some of the abilities we don't currently have. Dodge, what were they? Flames, Snap, Veil. So I don't have an Ice and I don't have an Electric. We grab an Electric one, we just get Simple Jolting Touch, I think. We just grab a Simple Jolting Touch, and that way it can allow us to do some of the environmental effects. Or we could grab Crackling Bolt. We could actually just grab Crackling Bolt because it is the stronger, higher level one. But I'm sort of thinking like, do I want to get a higher level one or do I want to get the base level one? And the answer is I don't know because these cost twice as much essence. These ones cost even more, and these ones cost even more than that. But I don't really know. I kind of think we grab it just for the puzzles. And if we want to use like the simpler ones, we can use the simpler ones, but we can always also swap the elements. The Spirit Lance and I don't know. I don't know which ones to get. Budget Crackling Bolt. We'll put more points into these greater ones so that way we can always pass them even. Yes. Whatever, I've got it now. I kind of want that to be on 4. Actually, 1. It's annoying that I can't like unbind things that are already on my hotbar.
None of the clerks believe my story.
But it is what it is. Okay, well, that was a fun, freaking, massive use of everyone's time. And I apologize greatly for people who literally do not care less about conversations. But we're into gameplay now. So hooray to those of you who like gameplay. Have I I don't think I explored this little area yet.
I just don't get it. It's like there's something in the soil this year.
Is it the plague, maybe? Green Scourge is also messing around with the soil and now everything's dying. Probably not. What can you do? I'm gonna explore up this way, because this looks not necessarily important, but it looks like there'd be something to... Oh... This is useless, because I've already been here. We did this whole... No, I didn't come here, though. There's a bow here. There's that bow I picked up. There it is. Screw that. I didn't need it. There's nothing in it, but I just wanted to. I was already there. I was mid-swing. Like, I couldn't not do it. Okay, and we've already explored basically all the rest of this. So, we'll go to the Grinning Balrog. Hold on. This looks like there's a whole area here that I haven't explored. So let's go that way. Yeah, we'll go to the Grinning Balrog and we'll see if we can grab the other guy. You know, the other guy. On the belly. Did I go this way? I did not go this way. Oh, because there was no way to go this way. I understand.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the Grinning Balrog.
Yes, of course. The Grinning Balrog. Indeed.
He saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
Paradis is getting...
What happened
Nothing
here?
to see here, envoy. The situation's under control.
What situation is it?
I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came naturally.
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwine understands. I assume you do too.
I'm afraid I couldn't pass judgment without having all the evidence.
Now that's what I like to hear. I leave you to your job, and you leave me to mine.
This is sus.
You understand what it takes to maintain order. We're going to do great things with you around.
Is that really what I said?
I'm not saying...
Envoy?
Oh, I didn't mean to...
Things are bound to be tense.
I didn't mean to interrupt him. Oh.
You're the Adiran envoy, aren't
He was saying something. I don't like that.
When you catch your killer, make sure it hurts.
Donshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
Okay, well... Is there a dead body down here too? There's like something on the map that says there is. I'll explore this later. I'm getting ahead of myself. Or am I? You know what? No, I'm not getting ahead of myself. I want to know what's down here. Okay, this looks like that actually goes inside the Grinning Balrog. Let's just check around the back alley here. Hold on, I need to equip a grenade. Okay. Don't worry about it. Nothing important. Iron breastplate that I already think I have in my chest. Oh, it's really hard to tell. Hello! Everyone say hi to Pika. Look at the baby. Hello, Pika. Looks like some dude's getting beaten up. We'll deal with that later. I just want to enter through the front door, you know? Enter through the front entrance and then figure out what's going on. That was an accident. Actually, I just fat-fingered my fudging button key thing. I don't even know what button I was trying to press, but I pressed the wrong one. Somehow I pressed the number fudging 6. I don't know how that happened. That's so interesting. On my map it says there's like a body on the other side of this door? Or something? I don't know if there's like any point to this platformy thing here, because it doesn't look like there is. Well, what have we up here? Common mail, what? Okay, I definitely don't have this one. I'm pretty sure I have this, so we'll get rid of that. You know the other ones? We can just like dump in a chest, right? I'll keep the road. The handwriting is harshly slanted, the paper torn at most letters' edge from the sheer force behind the writing. When I told you to hide the hole, I meant someone with a locked door, you imbecile. Just a door at all would be better than this. Move it now, you know I can't be seen with it. If the chest is still here next check-in, it'll be your casket. Boss, I can't carry this alone. Perry helped me get it here, you know, before you took care of him. Besides, Ma used to say the best place to hide something was in plain sight. Take care of it, but I hide in your mother's... You useless... That wasn't nice, boss. Ma said bad words make bad men. I'm leaving for a while. You can keep my cut, you usually do anyway. I'm not moving the trunk. That... Well, now it's mine. Sucks to be you, idiots. My loot now. We love to see it. We love to see it. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. We didn't lose any health that way. Okay, I think now what we do is we go down here. And we have a look what we can find in the streets. That's obviously the entrance to the bar place. So let's just blam.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Must be slipping.
You just look like a drunken dwarf to me. Seen 1,000 of you roaming back home in Adir.
There's no thieving in this game. You can just take an entire building supply of things.
What's wrong with your face?
Wow! Rude.
On someone else.
Actually rude. Imagine walking up to someone and then being like, what's wrong with your face? Like, shut the fudge up, what's wrong with your face?
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I wouldn't let anyone talk to me like that.
Just watch. This'll be good.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be? Hiding behind stone walls all your life.
I hope he beats them up, it'll be funny.
You don't know anything about me, you Adir Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
Oops. Wrong button.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasap Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
He just said so many things. A vulgar phrase to dismiss someone and tell them to go away. Another vulgar term. And another term. You know, Marius, do you think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
I kind of just want to watch and see what happens.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of widow's kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
I've only ever heard of widow's kiss used as an injected venom. Drinking it should be safe as water.
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
You'll survive, as long as you run away now.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
That's so funny.
You'll be okay. Just get it all out, Colburn.
Is he gonna go vomit?
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Hi, Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
Wow. What just happened? Widow's kiss is only harmful if it's injected.
You know your poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough.
That's so funny. Well played, they won't mess with you again.
Right, that's the goal.
But what if they call his bluff?
If I'm not
you know?
mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
Hi, did you tell him already?
Hey, I told you, he's an excellent tracker.
You haven't exactly been low-key, have you?
I came in and died
I need to see
immediately.
the scene of the
I'm
crime
sorry.
Over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
Wouldn't they have cleaned the area since they absolutely have not?
The assassins wouldn't go near that place anytime soon. And you don't have to worry much about people cleaning up in this town. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Companion? He's a companion? He's a companion, Pika. There's the best hunter and wilderness guide in Living Lands. Hey Pika, I don't want you on in my chair though. Fly fly! Marius has lived all over the Living Lands, but there's no place he truly calls home. He uses ancient Pargrinan stealth and survival techniques to gain advantage over his foes, trapping them in the gripping vines or disappearing from sight to ambush them with a silent attack. Senses are attuned to detect threats and objects scattered across the Living Lands. So roots an enemy in place, and he can scan for the. Oh my god! Okay, hold on. I need to rearrange my hotbar. 3, 4, and then I think I do Binding Roots as 5 and Hunter's Sense. Wait, what's the difference between command and companion ability? Whatever, companion ability.
One moment.
That highlights so many things. Supposedly, presumably. It's not even on like a massive cooldown either. Small cooldown. Its range is not the greatest, but it does not have to be. Right? What?
Do you mind?
Don't give many a day.
I still can't even tell exactly what I'm looking for is the or like where the things are revealed are because everything is still like so hard to see.
Evening.
It's not polite to eavesdrop on ladies, you know.
Sorry. Oh, I am sorry. I'm just saying hi to people. I just want to have a nice chat. Hi, Flint.
See, Marius? Told you I wasn't ready to hang it up yet.
I had it under control, Amakul. But thanks.
Ah, it's the principle of the thing. Now, what'll it be?
Do you really let people use Zeph open it? What is Zeph?
As opposed to what?
How do you get away with it?
This is Paradis. The question is, what can't you
I
get
assume it's
away
like a
with?
drug.
Your ambassador can ban it. Doesn't mean people will stop doing it.
I'm interested in what you know.
If you want information, I've got it. Just a matter of what you'll pay for it.
Of course. What can you give me no charge?
It's getting more expensive to bring produce in from Fjord. Whatever's going on, that doesn't bode well.
What else can you tell me?
The locals are worried about the steel garrote coming into town. Whatever Wodica wants, she's bound to find it.
What else can you tell me?
There's a rumor about
I wanna,
a
like,
valuable
ask so
Parkland
much.
stash north of here. You didn't hear that from me, though.
What else can you tell me?
Some Svef user told me he had a vision out by the eastern ruins. Not sure what that's worth to you.
Okay, you're just gonna keep on going through a whole list. He has lockpicks. Oh my god. We'll buy a stew. We may as well buy a stew. Because that's some good healing. He's got a fine pistol and a fine arquebus. But they're so expensive though. Oh, we don't even need it anyway. We have this pistol anyway. Silly me. Oh shoot, I have 2 daggers. When the hell did I get that? Give it to both of them actually, because I have this one, which is even better. I don't need the common pistol because I already have this one, which is a higher rank, so we'll get rid of that. Okay, well. I'd say we move on. There's still this thing here, like, on the other side of this wall. It's like, that's the marker of a corpse. Right? I don't know what that's about. Oh my god, they straight up bought it like hook, line, and sinker. They're still thinking that freaking dude's gonna poison them. Didn't poison them? My words.
Don't go starting trouble.
Don't worry, I won't. That gave me a little jump scare. I was not expecting it to break underneath me and I freaking panicked. Thank god I bought some more fixed. Another common dagger I can get rid of. Is there anything up this way? Like, this looks kind of... How do you mean this wall up? Oh. No, okay, there's nothing. Okay.
One moment.
Oh. Okay, so this is what it looks like.
You know what you're doing.
I don't know why I can't grab. For you. You spoke to me. Okay, nothing else around. I'm just gonna run into those things to break them down. Thing is, that's much easier than pulling out my freaking weapons every single time. There's nothing here when you literally have like this little... I don't know. Westy!
You there?
Hello, Westy, how are
Just
you?
going to stand there and gawk at that body all day.
I am a little tired, and it's been a long day.
You can see
But how
that
are
the poor
things?
bastard is properly processed. What is this? Charnel.
Also, this is the second murder I've seen, like... in like 30 seconds.
Damn
Not
this
really.
city.
You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial envoy. Stay out of her way.
Stay out of my way.
Right. My mistake. Huh?
Envoy.
That's so funny. I need that axe, I need that dagger. I literally stole evidence and then just broke it down. You don't need that evidence, guys. You guys aren't gonna solve that crime anyway. You guys suck at crime solving, probably. What's down here is what I want. What I really want is like loot or treasure or something under here. But I can't find any. Oh, that goes further. No, it doesn't go further. Is there anything behind here? No. Westy, there's nothing there. Maybe there's something over this way though. I will like search so carefully. Like there's bound to be something. Bound to be. See, I told you. That's a great sword and a chest. Ooh, that is a unique ring. What's that? Wait, what's a unique ring? 100% damage reduction and 35% melee damage. Wait. Okay, so essentially that I'll do a bit more damage, but I'll take twice as much damage. I don't know if that's really worth using, actually. Like, I mean, 35% damage is nothing to sneeze at, but like, twice the amount of damage I take? That's quite a lot. I don't know if I want to... Ooh, there's something there. I don't know if I want to risk that, you know? I do like the ability to scan around for... It just keeps going! No, wait, maybe it stops here. So there is a ladder up there. Oh. Choices and options and all sorts of things. So many things to do. Oh, boo! Okay, no, there you go. I can just run into it. Okay, I can go up there, but I do want to sort of see what's this way. Because, like, this way looks like it's going to have something. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello there. I did not expect that. Oh! Nice. No! Freaking Kai body blocked me. Okay, I kind of climb this up. There we go. Okay, we climb up this way now. And where do we find ourselves? That is the question that I am asking myself. I think this is somewhere I've already been before. Oh my god, this is where I fought those spiders. Oh my... Hold on. There's nothing there. I was here beforehand and I never even noticed this little ladder. Or maybe I noticed it but just like didn't register it? I don't know. I don't know. We'll go up this way though, because there was more loot up here, I believe. Southern Paradis. I don't know why I'm putting on like that sort of thing. Okay, so it seems like there's nothing this way. I haven't quite been up here, actually. Maybe I should have a little look at what's up here. What's down here? I didn't mean to pull out my weapons. In fact, I didn't even know that you could pull them out with a scroll wheel.
Maybe try pulling it next time.
Har 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 har. Maybe try pulling it next time. You think you're so funny, Marius? You think I don't know how to open a door?
One moment.
Probably right, but like, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't steal these freaks. Oh, hello. No. I can get inside here, right? Right? Let me in. Let me in. Let me have my chin. I don't think those van braces are anything special, right? Sell those. Those can be sold. Anything else here that I want to take? It seems like the answer is no. There's so much to see and do. Like, there's just so much. Oh shit, there's a quest like right in front of me. What the hell?
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra.
Hey, bud, what's up? What seems to be happening?
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken
He
back.
picked my glass.
Wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
I'm gonna refill my glass. Well, I'm not gonna refill my glass. I'm putting this glass in the freaking washing machine because he's pooped in it. And then I'm gonna get myself a new glass of water that hasn't been pooped in because, Pika, why would you do that to me? Ah! I'll be back. And I really hope I didn't actually drink from that glass before I noticed, but I don't think I did. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I got a new glass, and I immediately feel sick because I'm like, what if I did drink from it? I don't think I did, but like, what if, you know what I mean? Probably not. Who, like, literally, who else out there, like, thinks, I wonder if I drank my glass of water with bird poop in it? Oh. Yeah, Pika, I'm talking about you. You don't know what you've done, but you should. What do you know about godlikes?
I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess? You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it.
I'm sure. What do you mean the plants and animals feel it?
Something is happening here. The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why, or exactly what's doing it. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service.
This guy's a little...
My latest experiment
eccentric?
was meant to solve the scourge
I know, I'm getting
that has
that
come
vibe.
over the local flora
Even though
and
he's,
the
like,
fauna.
not.
But it wasn't meant to be.
I know.
I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
A recovery potion, I assume. I imagine the awakened Ardra would be difficult to get.
Awakened Adra has already failed me. No, I have the misfortune of requiring luminous Adra for this experiment.
That sounds even
The
harder.
gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
Understandable. Luminous Ardra is very hard to find, unless I could afford to buy some outright.
Which is impossible. Yes, I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supply.
No, that sounds like you're getting
Certainly
scammed.
seemed honest to me.
No, that's a
My
scam.
friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange
But
about
dude,
it.
you got scammed. Trained LMS might know where to find Luminous Ardra if you know any.
Interesting that you think I'd name names while talking to the newly arrived envoy from Adel.
Dang it. I've been spotted.
But yes, Adelgund, often by the western gate.
Oh, worked anyway.
She knew some animancers, and she might know something.
He's absolutely an animator too. Okay, tracking down unscrupulous smugglers is our specialty.
I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier.
Of course.
Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
I like this guy. Find some Luminous Ardra. How hard can it freaking be, am I right? Am I right? Very hard, by the way, in case it wasn't clear. What's this? Okay, this is just a jump back into the canal like I was...
One moment.
I was checking to see if there was anything like on this as well. It seems like there isn't. Merchant, do you sell lockpicks?
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point.
And that point is?
My sister, the blacksmith, she doesn't think this will work out. I say she's wrong. Why keep a dagger under your pillow when you can use a ward stone instead?
Daggers are well and good until your enemy summons a fireball. Or spells can fail, a steady weapon will never let you down. A steady weapon can break too, it's a poor argument.
See? You understand?
Poor argument.
It's not cheating. It's being prepared.
Do these goods have any risks I should be aware of?
Of course not. I wouldn't sell you something I thought would kill you. That's not good for business.
You better practice your penmanship. That scroll uses a rune for goat.
Oh dear. Yes, that could have some unintended results. Alright, that one's not for sale. What else can I interest you in?
That was kind of funny. I do like that. Ooh. Oh, I want this because it gives me the spells that I want to learn. The Parasitic Staff and the Corrosive Siphon, but like that's so expensive. Let incoming fire, frost, and shock damage is lessened. It increases my health restoration. It's a unique weapon too. Oh man. Oh yeah, I have these van braces to sell one copy. I don't want the canvas shoes and gloves because I've already got. Okay, well I already have canvas gloves. Apparently I don't have canvas shoes. I have maximum essence. I'm not going to be wearing it though. I've got the Arkham Spirits. The question is, do I want to grab a many-hued doublet? Doublet? Fine robe. No, I can always upgrade to a fine robe. This is unique though. It's unique light armor. It only costs 500. Maybe I just grab it. I won't be able to afford these. I mean, look, the Grimoire of Elements and Greater Elements I can upgrade to. That's fine. Not a concern there. But this Grimoire, I could buy it, but it's just so freaking expensive. And I don't even know what's unique about it. It just has some spells that I don't currently have, but like there's nothing specifically unique. Blade doublet, whatever the fudge happens from
I knew you'd be back.
He doesn't want to say anything to me. The question is, do I want this or do I want this? Now, this is going to give me less damage reduction and less additional damage reduction, but it will give me more stamina and more essence. I don't think I need balanced scales necessarily because, again, I'm trying not to take damage. And the +1 Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Oh, I only have 1 Constitution. Well. I have 2 points Marius. Okay, attack still bleed accumulation. That's probably just really useful to grab. Vanishes in a cloud of smoke, then reappears near enemies and slashes them with his daggers. Takes aim and fires a piercing shot that always hits passing through any obstacles. I think I just grab, just done to trap down. Nice. Just get the shadow step. But yeah, I think I grabbed this. It gives me a little less health because I don't have the Constitution. But the poison and bleed resist, I don't think I really need. 5% max health is not that much. But I get 40 more essence, which, like, that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. It doesn't look as good, though. Like, at all. It does not look good at all. But that's what we're gonna go with. So, let's have a look in here, see if there's anything to...
You can't be serious. That much for one rack of ribs?
Oh boy, what's going on here?
Sorry. The prices are the prices.
Prices are prices.
Huh? Me and my family shouldn't have to go hungry on behalf of the adherents.
Well, too bad. You're going hungry. Sucks to... That's so mean. No, I have empathy for them. I really do. It's you!
So much to do. So much to do.
The Hengen! We helped her out earlier. That's cool that I see her somewhere else. I like that. I don't like that apparently she didn't do the thing I asked from her in the quest, but like it's... I feel like I might have screwed that up myself, in which case it's my own fault. As unfortunate as it is.
One moment.
But... that is probably my... Is there someone in? Can't go in there. This is barred. Like there's an enemy in there. Like that's an enemy marker on my map. Like look. Enemy. And there's another marker on there next to the enemy that I don't recognize? Now I want to know how to get inside this building. Deal with that, you know?
Your affairs of men have no place at this tree. Oh, it just doesn't work.
Alright, performer, what up?
What do you want? Quickly. I have an audience waiting for me.
Something wrong?
Everything. This performance is a nightmare.
That's unfortunate.
My friends thought it'd be funny to get roaring drunk last night. Only one showed up today, and he was in no shape to perform. They've all gathered out there, and I don't have a show to give them. I can't play every part myself. I just can't.
You'll be fine. Theater's about the unexpected, isn't it?
I've heard imagining the audience naked helps.
Every time.
Do you really believe that?
Depends on the audience, I guess.
I suppose they wouldn't object to a one-man show? The question is, which one? I've only memorized a few. I could do Beltramo's Lament, or the Deerwood Tree, or maybe the May Queen's Conquest.
Whichever one you remember best.
All right, if you insist. Thank you again, my friend. Now to go out and face them.
Can we watch this performance? Oh, he's gonna do it, Chad. I want to watch this performance. He's gonna screw up and it'll be funny, but I guess I wanna watch it, you know? Wait, there's no one here.
Really quiet. You can hear actor souls dying as people just keep on walking.
Is he gonna perform to nobody? He's gonna perform to nobody? Oh my god, this is gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be his one audience member. Can I sit down? Is that a thing I can do? I'm cheering you on, buddy.
Ahem. Dear listeners, a solo performance I have for you today. Prepare to be awed by feats of verse and memory.
My companions are sitting down.
Before the show begins, perhaps a demonstration.
I can't sit down,
to
though.
whet your appetites. Follow me on an auditory adventure, a tour of the living lands and its most wild creatures. First, let me introduce you to the mating call of the Stelgar, the ruin of so many.
I'm listening. I'm confused, but I'm listening.
Few have heard its call, and fewer still have lived to tell the tale.
He's doing his best, Chad. He's doing his best.
Hold your applause, my dear friends. There's more to come. Perhaps you've heard the fearsome Stelgar before. After all, just a small few have lived after running into one. But have you ever heard the distress call of a fearsome Bellarok?
I don't think I have.
Of course not! Bellarocks live deep within the living lands, rarely seen by any but the bravest souls. And if you are unlucky enough to face this scaled abomination,
They're still his only audience. That's so sad.
to tales. Now, when you hear this, I must ask that you remain where you stand. There's nothing to fear. All is well. I assure you.
That's just a dog.
It's as if the monsters are present with us at this very moment.
Look, I want to be here to support him.
Well, fear not.
And to see the conversation afterwards.
Thank you all for
Oh, he's done. I was gonna be like, but I also want to go.
honor to perform for you. Allow me just a brief intermission, and I promise yet more to dazzle and delight.
Oh, you're not done. Hey, buddy.
See now how burned queens iron fingers prize. Fie! I should have trusted my dear friend. See now how burned.
Okay, that was an entertaining event.
I should have trusted my dear friend.
Yep. Okay, let's close this blacksmith girl. Captain Navarro, how am I supposed to do my job if your iron supply keeps sending me such bad ingots? That ore is more wood down than red certain. What if one of my swords shears off in a fight? No one will buy from me again. I'm not paying another skate until he sends me a shipment that passes my inspection personally. If you read about it, I'm paying half. Honestly, fair.
You there. You look like you know your way around. Hello.
Hi.
I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
There's a merchant at the docks who sells weapons and armor just like yours.
Probably because I made them. Or most of them, anyway.
You aren't worried about him undercutting you? Oh no, it sounds like some of your customers may have come to a bad end.
If it didn't keep them alive, they weren't skilled enough to use it.
I mean, fair, but
Ever heard the
dang.
saying, a bad hunter blames Gallowayne for their bow?
Do you have any specialty pieces?
You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with.
No.
Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
I've met her. She's very enthusiastic. Are you showing a little jealous? She's enthusiastic.
I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look alike. 3 generations of hammering, and then she comes along. Guess souls are strange like that.
That's why. Do you have? Oh my god. You don't have any lockpicks? You've got Ardra. I kind of do need this because that's really important upgrade material. But you don't have any uniques. You just have a lot of fine equipment, which, don't get me wrong, that's fine. Anyway. She's claiming she doesn't deal in like enchanted stuff, and she gives me freaking Ardra. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Envoy. Are you looking for work by chance?
Oh, is that you? Oh my god, that's a lot of
Hunter
quests.
set that up as a way to earn some extra coin.
What's up?
A pleasure, Envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradis. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Some more than others. Speak to me when you've got something to turn in.
How did you become the bounty master of Paradis?
Hey, someone had to take the job. Ensuring that these threats to the good people of Paradis are eliminated is my way of helping.
So fair.
I guess I consider it my first steps down a long road to atonement.
I'm sorry, did you say atonement? What happened?
Apologies, friend. But that's none of your concern.
You literally brought it
I left
up.
there for a
You
reason.
didn't have to.
And now I'm here. And that's all you need to know.
Then why did you bring it up? Whatever.
Show it here.
The ogre's dead.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
500, dang. Tempestuous Luandi is dead.
Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive.
Nakib has been slain.
I don't envy you having gone into that horrid place. But I'm thankful you did so.
And Octave won't be burning anyone else ever again.
Good. Too many good men and women died because of that bastard.
That's 2,000
May
gold
he
right there
face
for all those
Margaret's
side
fires
quests I
in
was
his
doing
next life.
beforehand.
Be safe out there. You hear?
2,000 gold, man. And there's still one bounty left, the Yellow Bands. The reward will be given for killing the Yellow Bands. They're responsible for a number of raids in the northern farms and for ambushing travelers to and from Emerald Stair. They're known to make camp amidst Peregrine ruins east of Paradis.
There ain't many ways into that camp from what I've heard. You might want to consider trying to find one. A frontal assault would be mighty reckless.
I'm not scared of you. Okay. I think if we investigate the scene of the crime. I don't know what's up with this little spot here. I'm gonna go back to this and I'm gonna go up the stairs into that building because I want to know what's inside that building. Because it seems to be like dead-endy-ish, probably lead just outside town. I'm wondering now if walking back would be fast traveling, considering the loading screen that has to happen that I'm right here watching and facing and waiting for, even though I could have just ran for like 10 seconds and there wouldn't be a loading screen I have to sit through, but now I do have to sit through it. Okay, up here. And I don't know where the bathhouse is either because I gotta go to the ladder. Maybe this is the bathhouse. You know what? It might actually just be the bathhouse. Oh, this goes to Paradis High Town. I just sat through a loading screen just to go through another loading screen. Ah!
Hi, Margaret.
Oh my god, what is this?
Don't worry. It just gets fancier from here.
There's a whole map within a map? Is that this? Is that what this is meant to be? Because like it sort of like looks like it lines up with it. Oh my goodness.
The Adherents only see us as soil to feed their dying homeland. Why should we nourish them? We have our own home, our own lives to live.
Paradis will never bow to a deer!
The gods will make them pay.
Oh, there's a doomsday here being
Down
annoying.
out here.
Oh, here we go.
You, Adirin! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city!
Calm down. What's going on?
The citizens of Paradis have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you.
Say whatever you want about the Empire, but leave me out of it.
You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
No, they don't like me for literally no reason. I've never done anything to them. In fact, I came in here and was immediately killed. Unfair. Did nothing wrong. I say as I'm stealing literally all of their stuff. They worked hard for this stuff, probably. I don't know. I didn't really give it a second thought. I couldn't care less. I just started stealing. But it's not theft.
Note the graffiti on the wall. You don't always want to follow it.
Bet.
The Adirans aren't going anywhere. You might as well get used to it.
I don't want to follow it, you say? Well, little do you know, I live for danger. May this letter find your will spirit, demand a thuggish bearing, storm to my library, and demand I help him find a book on the construction of the arquebus. Of an arquebus. Blah 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 blah. And Princess claims she saw an eyeless face in a dream. Answer without question. I felt the solution was ignorance, but I feel a road without length is closer to capturing evil. I worry my princess look back at the visit and feel cheated. What is an answer without a question? I want to know how to get inside here. There's got to be like some sort of secret entrance or something. Some like secret little hidden button. Little button to aha! Aha!
A seeker of mysteries. Welcome. You are among friends. Please, close the door behind you. Thank you. Mysterious well. Unlock these lands unto us. Provide us with the knowledge our heroes seek to heal the wounds of our thorns are sharp and deadly. Grant us the keys to unlock them all.
Am I the only one who gets the freakus from
Oh yeah, it's all weird and freaky. I need another lockpick! No! Please give me a lockpick. Please. Just a single lockpick. No! Chat! I need a lockpick. Okay, what I'm gonna do though, because it's about time to end the stream, I'm going to save and click right in front of this chest that I need a lockpick. When I come back to stream, I'll be like, oh my god, there's a chest I want. I'll go to open it, I'll see I need another lockpick, and then I'll be like, right, I need to go get this lockpick, and that will be my mission. I'll immediately know that I need to come back here for the lockpick. There'll be no forgetting, because I will be sitting right freaking here. So, that's going to be it for the stream today, because I am very incredibly tired, and do need to go to bed on time. It's 9 o'clock, I quit the game, so there's absolutely no whole redeeming 5 more minute thing, because the game is closed, and I'm just going to head on out. I don't think we're going to raid anyone because I'm too tired, and there's not really anyone I want to raid right now. Unless we raid Sid, because Sid is also playing Avowed, but I think she's just started. So we're going to go raid Sid. Oh, she did not just start. Holy shoot, she's already like quite far in. Or at least she's just visited somewhere else. We're gonna raid Sid, because more Avowed is Avowed, and Avowed is Avowed, and it's fun. Have yourselves a fantastic time, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate you all for being here. Go have a rest of your fantastic day. That didn't make any sense. I don't know, and I don't care. I'll catch you guys in another time zone. I'll be back tomorrow for more Avowed, probably. Take care, have fun, goodbye, don't die, or I will cry. Bye.